Hello to another part of Jak and Daxter Because Legacy. This time we are doing Rock. No, I'm just kidding. We're doing the fucking boss fight. Because, yes, we have a boss fight ahead of us. And we're going to be going for this laser first to get to him. So, Kira, why don't you activate the thing already?
Great! You have the cells for the machine. They ought to provide enough power to lift that boulder. There we go. Now, be careful facing that monster lurker at the top.
Wait! I'll stay here and protect Kira. Jak, I think you're ready to handle that monster without...
Oh, really heroic of you.
And, yeah. The laser's on, and Dax is still a pussy, and, yeah, we get to deal with a fucking big boss fight against that thing. By the way, this laser, harmless, just pushes us around. So, as we climb up, we are about to meet up with the second boss of the game, who's a very interesting one. Right, so this boss fight here, the guy we're going to be facing, is called Claw. And you only know his name is Claw by going into the menu and seeing that. So about Claw, you know, usually you start this whole thing and then all of a sudden you start seeing this shit and you're thinking, oh wait, what the fuck, and then you die. Yeah, that's gonna be the norm for any newbie. They're gonna be seeing these boulders and thinking he's gonna shoot at you constantly in a correct pattern, when in fact he's just gonna be kind of random while trying to follow you faintly. After a few shots too, he'll then fuck off. Now, if you're standing right here and the last bottle was in the middle and you're new to this, you wouldn't even know what the fuck's going on. You would think, I'm gonna stand right here, maybe I can do something before something happen. And he comes back over and starts shooting balls at you again. And you're like, what the fuck? You only find out later on that what you're supposed to do is notice that the last boulder that's shot, for some reason, has a blue eco in it. No explanation on why this one boulder has it, but there you go. And it activates all this shit for a platform, which you need to use to get to this yellow eco. Oh, if you shoot here, it just hits that fucking hot spot. Then once you get the yellow eco, you keep shooting at him until he drops the boulder, hits his head, and then it starts rolling over to you, and you get the fuck back to those free platforms before it gets right to you and probably kills you. Because the lava is a one-hit kill. And, yeah, it's the entire boss fight. Do it 3 more times. Some of the platforms do not pop up. In fact, some of them are just basically going to be stuck in the lava for good, or disappear for good. And you'll have some holes in the way, so you need to jump over that shit. But ultimately, that's how it works. You dodge boulders, get the blue eco, then you quickly get all the way over to the yellow eco, over to the platform without falling in the lava or hitting the fucking boulders coming at you. They're shooting at you here. And then you grab it, start shooting at him, and then eventually he will drop this big boulder, hit his head 3 more times, and he's out for good. And yeah, that's the entire boss fight. It's an interesting one, that's for sure. It's not a tough one, like, at all. But it's definitely a pretty unique one. Its design is also unique as well. I actually really like it. And yeah, every cycle he'll start shooting faster and faster, so be careful. But don't worry, because of how dumb the AI can be and how where he shoots and shit, yeah, you should be okay. And yeah, now here's the last little phase. Go over to the yellow eco, get into it, shoot him a few more times, and he's done. Balls up on him, he's knocked out for good. You might be thinking, oh shit, I gotta run away again. But no, because he's done. It breaks, and the lava just reveals the fucking power cell. And there you go. And just like that, we have beaten Claw.
Great work! The people of Rock Village are breathing a collective sigh of relief. But there's no time to celebrate. Use your zoomer to navigate the mountain pass up ahead. Be careful. It looks like the lurkers have rigged the whole pass with explosives. When you reach the volcanic crater, be sure to visit the Red Sage's lab and activate the teleport gate so that Father and I can join you.
Yep, that was a whole minute of Kira talking. Or about 30 seconds, really. But still, pretty long. And, yeah, we're now going to be doing this bit because we're not done yet. We still have the level, the connection of a zoomer level to go through. And you can knock these guys out, it's just that it's really tough to do so. And they'll usually dodge and yell a lot of the time. It's not really worth trying over and over again to knock them all out. But you can do it. It's just not that easy. And yeah, in this one, no lava, but it is a timed event because these motherfuckers are going to go straight to a detonator. And also there's a lot of barrels that will kill you in one hit. But don't worry, if you die, they just stand there and they don't move because you start getting close to the zoomer. But yeah, they're going to be going straight for a detonator, and if they reach to it, you die. That's about the basis of it. No special animation or anything if they do reach, it's just you die. The explosion happens and you're done. Anyway, this one's interesting because, well, the zoomer in this game isn't very good. I'm pretty sure you figured that out by now that I've told you that when you turn, the zoomer kind of slides about. It's not really, you know, very straightforward. You don't have that much control in the turning. So you kind of, like, turn wide no matter what, especially if you're boosting with the blue eco vents. And yeah, this means that the game is going to be a bit of a dick by putting a whole lot of fucking tight corridors with a lot of these fucking barrels over the place to essentially make it hard for you. And I am going to show you all my deaths because I need the time to actually explain this shit. So, here is basically what you need to be able to do. For the first half of this, you need to go fast. Try and get all these blue eco vents and make sure to get that shortcut there. I mean, you can go this way, but it's faster to go upwards. Then you need to, when you get to the second half, just slow down a little bit. Don't go too fast, or else you're going to be running straight into, like, any of these, like, tens of fucking mini explosive barrels that are just lined up to fuck you over. When you get close to the end, though, and you'll know you're close to the end when you see this, like, hallway of just a whole bunch of blue eco vents that you can't avoid. Once you get there, then you go fast. Just be careful at the very end, because there's, like, this minefield of fucking barrels. And, trust me, you don't want to die when you've already made it to the fucking detonator. And, yeah, that's about it, really. It is annoying to deal with because, oh, by the way, that jump you could have actually seen the abyss on the very left there. This time I believe I do actually manage it. But yeah, you do want to actually pay attention and make sure you get, while going through this shit, all the precursor orbs and the flies as well here. Because you are going to be backtracking, unfortunately, because there is one thing that is additional with this. There is a new blocked eco vent. And you'll notice it right when you get to the second half, before you get in the tunnel. It will be on your very left. And there's also this fucking, like, obviously breakable wall on the left, but you can't break it normally without the yellow eco. So, yeah, it should be right about there. There it is. There's the blocked eco vent. And yeah, we have to come back and get that fucking eco vent when it's unlocked. Because there's a power cell here that we can't reach for now. So not only do we have to come back every now and then to deal with the third homeworld, we do have to come back here to take care of the last power cell of this area. We can take care of all the precursor orbs and the flies, but we can't 100% this place yet. We got all the flies, and the detonator is right ahead of us. So let's take care of them. Just smack him right in the face. Done.
We stopped them from blowing up the pass.
And they all fuck off. So yeah, we won. And the thing is, I did miss a precursor orb, and it was actually the last one I needed. Yeah, I could have actually gotten all the precursor orbs before getting to the exit had I not missed that one. But that line of precursor orbits around this bend, not that easy to get when you're trying to not, you know, slow down and end up those assholes getting to the dead end and fucking you over. But that is all the precursor orbits of Mountain Pass, and that's all the flyers of Mountain Pass, but that is not all the power cells of Mountain Pass, because we can't get all the power cells until we get a vent open. And it's not a blue eco vent. You'll find out what color it is soon, because the next part's going to be done with it. But we are done at Mountain Pass for now. And we have made it to the third homeworld.
Good work. You beat them to the detonator. The Red Sage's lab is just ahead. Go turn on the teleport gate so we can join you.
And with 69 power cells, we have now made it to the volcanic crater. Now you might be hearing a fly. Don't worry, I'll deal with him. I'll deal with this little hidden fly later on. Right now, we do want to get to the hut, to the little home here of the Red Sage. But I don't really want to activate the portal yet. I kind of want to go and explore for a few minutes. I mean, why not?
Hey! We can't come through until the teleport gate's on!
That's why. Okay, I'll activate it right now, you fucking bitch.
Oh, look, I always wonder if I'm losing body parts in those things. Holy yuccow! The Red Sage's lab looks worse than the Blues.
Well, it definitely looks as though there's been a struggle here.
I'd hardly call it struggle. Would you, dear sister?
Certainly not. The Red Sage gave up with so little effort. No fun at all.
Gall? Is that you? You've finally gone off the deep end, eh? And Maya, I told you the Dark Eco would affect you both. Nobody ever listens to old Samos. What have you two done with the Blue and Red Sages?
Don't worry about your colorful friends, you old fool. They're perfectly safe in our citadel. Our special guests.
They have graciously agreed to help us on a little project.
You were wrong, Samos. Dark Eco can be controlled. We've learned its secrets, and now we can reshape the world to our liking.
You can't control Dark Eco by itself. Even the precursors.
Until now,
couldn't
we've
do-
had to scrape by with what little Dark Eco we could find near the surface. But soon, we will have access to the vast stores of Dark Eco hidden deep underground.
Not the silos.
Yes, the silos. They will be opened, and all the Dark Eco of the world will be ours.
But that's impossible. Only a precursor robot.
Oh, don't look so upset, Samos. We've got big plans for you.
Wait a minute! That was Gall? The same Gall who's supposed to change me back? Gall is the guy trying to kill us? I'm doomed.
We may all be doomed. If they open the silos, the Dark Eco will twist and destroy everything it touches. We simply must get to their citadel to stop them.
The fastest way there is through the lava tube at the bottom of this crater. A few more power cells and your Zoomer's heat shield should get you across the lava safely.
All right, my boy. You know what to do. Take the flea bag and go round up more power cells.
Okay, Samos. Where do I start then?
Great balls of eco. There seems to be a large lurker presence in the spider caves.
Great. Sounds like a real cheery place. Let me guess. There are spiders in the spider caves, right?
Of course there are spiders in spider caves. But that's the least of your problems. The lurkers are after crystals of concentrated Dark Eco. You've got to destroy the crystals before those monsters get their hands on them. Up to it!
Okay, then.
There's lurker troops in the mountains.
Okay, what about you, Kira?
Hey guys, keep collecting power cells. They're the key to continuing our journey north.
Yep, all she gives you is a generic fucking thing that you only get when she has nothing for you. So yeah, Volcanic Crater. It's an interesting little area.
This gondola seems to be malfunctioning. I'll try to work on it and get it running again.
Problem is, no one lives here, but we do have a few things we have to deal with. Like, for instance, over on this way, there are some precursor orbs, like always. There's also a fly you can hear in the distance. And also, there's a friend here. A friend who's gonna rip me off for a few more fucking precursor orbs.
Seek the pure light, for within its flame the answers reside. You can gain my power cells by bringing 120 precursor orbs for each. You have obtained another power cell.
Yep, we got a power cell, and now I'm gonna go get the other one, because I don't want to talk to this fucker ever again.
For your effort, a power cell is the reward.
And we never have to talk to this motherfucker ever again. He never comes back. Thank God. We just lost another 240 precursor orbs. And we're gonna need quite a bit of precursor orbs for one little thing. With, one of my favorite two characters of the NPC range of this game, who are in here. But I'm not gonna see them just yet. In fact, I don't want to really reveal them. But I do want to get the fly and these precursor orbs here anyway. Right, so now we got those two power cells. That means that Kira has already fixed his gondola.
I've reactivated the gondola. It can take you to Snowy Mountain. Use it whenever you want.
I wasn't joking. So yeah, what do we do now? Well, simply put, we are going to end the part here because next time we're going to Snowy Mountain. And there are a few things we have to do here. There is, in fact, one important thing we have to do here. Because the blocking is over in this level. If we want to get that one power cell back at that fucking area, which you might have seen in that little opening while we were going backwards, we have to go through Snowy Mountain. So, we'll be going through Snowy Mountain and then back to Mountain Pass at the end next time on Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy, where we'll be unblocking the fucking vent and getting a whole lot more power cells. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.